Hello, and welcome to Tea with Zama K. And I hope you guys are having a super duper Wednesday. It's quite cold here in KZN. Let me know where you are coming in from as you are coming in. Tell me where you're watching me from, where you're watching this broadcast from, where you're joining me. Yeah, let's rock and roll. It's time for Tea with Summer K, and I hope you guys can hear me. And I don't feel like checking. And today I'm able to use my phone, which is great. And today I want us to talk about something that's really, really important when you are starting out online. Let me see. Yeah, that should be fine. So what's up, guys? I'm just gonna wait it out and see if you guys are coming in as we yes. Tell me where you guys are watching me from. What are you guys up to? I've been sitting here for a whole hour just waiting to go live. I don't want to be distracted because once I forget, then I'm just like But anyway, I want to make sure that as we progress into learning how to do Facebook ads, we also hello Moses, tell me where are you guys watching me from as you are joining me. So I want to talk about managing expectations when it comes to Facebook ads. Now, there is this misconception that you are just going to, if you have money, you are just going to dump money inside ads, Facebook, and then you're going to start making a whole bunch of money. Now, hey Joshua, what are you doing in Mbumbulu? So, and that's not realistic unless you are super celebrity and you have a huge brand, or you are showing up naked, or you are trending. That's really not what really is Facebook ads is all about. And you are not going to be popping up sales every day when you're just starting out, just based on your budget. Just because you have money to spend on ads doesn't necessarily mean that just putting them on there and you are just going to automatically make this huge profits just like that. I wish it was like that, and there are people who say that happens to them, but hi advice, Cosmos City, oh great, Moses, Gauteng, yes. I have a lot. One of my clients, most of the people that I work with I've never really met. Okay, so he asked me, and it was interesting. He was like, I'm in Joburg. Are you not in Joburg? I'm like, no, guys, I live in KZN. I speak Zulu. I speak fluent Zulu. Have you heard Joburg people speak Zulu? Like, no shade at all. But guys, no, I'm in KZN. Zulu, mina. Yeah. So anyway, I just want to make sure that, guys, as you guys are, joining me, I want to make sure that we have the right expectations when we are putting out our ads. You are not going to, off the back, just make a whole lot of leads and start having all these profits and all of that. It just doesn't work like that. You need to work on your strategy. You need to do the foundation first. Unfortunately or fortunately, just because it's online, it doesn't necessarily mean it's different from anything that you are going to do. You are going to have to do the work, the groundwork first. Tiwani, you have to warm up the algorithm, okay? Facebook needs to know exactly who you are first. What are the people that are attracted to your brand first? There are so many things that Facebook needs to know. You need to at least, and this is if you really know what you're doing, okay? At least give yourself 3 months before you say, no, you know what, this Facebook thing is just not working for me, okay? And put your hands up in the air and say, no, these ads are not working out for me. Before you do that, make sure that your expectations in going into ads are correct, and knowing what it's going to take time to build that foundation. And when you build that foundation, once you the whole concept of using Facebook ads or any other form of marketing for your business is to get into a place where you have enough data, because that's what we are paying Facebook for, is for data. Okay, because as we are small businesses, we do not have imali to spend on big surveys and, questionnaires and going out and taking people to the community and asking people what they like. So we are relying on Facebook to give us the information, but still within the pool that Facebook gives us, we still need to strip off the things inside it that make up our target markets, because your target market is not my target market. On Facebook, you are in competition with yourself, not with anybody else, even if someone is selling the same thing as you, because nowadays people buy relationships. Okay, today the market, they want a relationship with you. They're not going to buy based on the fact that you have a product. So the people who resonate with you may not resonate with me, but we could be selling the same things. So it's a matter of, inside this pool, who are the people that resonate with you, who are going to be buying from you. Just let me know if you guys, this makes sense in the comment section. Let me know if this makes sense to you. The people that are going to buy from you are not the people who are going to buy from me. And even though we could be selling the same thing, so it's very imperative that you build first a digital footprint before you get to a place where you are saying you are wanting to see results. Yes, it's going to cost you money, but the only thing that is good is that if you have a strategy in place and you know, Uguti, this is what I'm doing because I'm looking for results. Because the nice thing, once you figure out Facebook ads and you get to a point where you know, Uguti, if I spend 100 rand, if I'm spending 100 rands, okay, if I'm spending 100 rands on a particular ad with this type of objective, and I am reaching about 50, in these 50 people, I'm getting at least two sales, okay? I'm getting at least sales out soon as a coverisha lo 100 rand enguspendile. So you know your ad spend, you know Uguti, when you are spending this 100 rands, what are you looking for at the end? Okay, what are you looking at the end of the funnel? What is it that you're looking to achieve? And so in that way you have a systematic system that keeps paying you. It becomes like trading. Okay, if you are good at trading, forex trading, so it becomes like that. It's like clockwork. So now if then you want 2 sales, you can pump up your ad spend to become not 100 rands. Now you put in 200 rands. So when you put in 200 rands, at the back end you are making 4 sales, because now it's you've pumped up your ad spends on the front end. And but these things, guys, then you're not going to be able to know this when you are starting out. This is data collected. You need to be getting data, okay, when I do this, this is trial and error. What is it that works for me? What are the type of audiences that I attract? What is my target audience? What do they like to see? Do they like to see video? Do they like to see funny videos? Do they like to see picture posting? Like what is it that gets to them, that make them action, abantu abanjani who are taking action towards my product. So I'm just doing this because it's so important that you don't go out and spend money on ads and then you're like, okay, I've spent like 2,000 rands on ads. I know someone who had 21,000 like followers. And guys, don't get caught up on the metrics of how many likes you have on your Facebook fan page, because that's not important. What's important is how much money are you making, because we are in a business to make money. We're not here for likes, okay? So this guy had 21,000 people. He's one of those forex trading guys, and he had been spending. I think he was buying likes or something. I don't know. But he says Zama, I've spent about 21,000 on ads, and I'm not getting anything out of this, because the expectation is that the more money that you are putting in, the more people you're going to, yes, the more money you're putting in, the more Facebook is going to give you a lot of people to see your stuff. Yes, that's true, and that in some ways is good. However, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to have a lot of people who are here that Facebook showed you stuff, but they're not necessarily people who are wanting to take action, okay? Because you want people to take action. You want people who want to buy your stuff. You want to put your product in front of people who want to buy your product, period. That's what you want. So it's really important to have these to manage these expectations, to know these things, that you can't go from being on a cold audience right just to making a sale. It doesn't work like that. You need to cultivate the audience. Yeah, you need to go from a cold audience, a hot audience, and a cold audience, a warm audience, and a hot audience. And I think next week I'm just gonna go over the differences between a cold, a warm, and a hot audience, and how those things are different, and how they work together, and how Facebook ads work in terms of that. But it's a process of doing it. At least when I start working with someone on their journey on Go Digital, taking their businesses online, I always tell them, don't have the expectation that your business is going to now bloom into this this big shot business online. It's not going to happen like that. It's not going to happen like that. It's going to take time. It's going to take you implementing what I'm telling you. One, it's going to but the only nice thing is that, if you have someone who's holding you by the hand, you're not going to be wasting money. You're not going to be wasting, you're going to know exactly why you're spending each dollar and what are your expectations of that, so you know that you are setting the foundation correctly. Because once you have the foundation, it's going to then be go time after that. It's just go time. Once you set those things up and you have the correct strategy and you've mastered all the things that I've mentioned, then it's go time. But until then, it's just you trying to figure out what that looks like for your business in particular. So yeah, and you guys know that I am in network marketing. I sell people's products. That's what I do. And these people are not necessarily people who are in network marketing. These people are different people, maybe people who want to invest, people who are busy, people like I sell to lawyers, engineers, doctors, people who don't have time to be working on a business. And it's quite funny because people are always asking me, which network marketing business are you doing? Because let me tell you a secret. Let me go ahead and tell you a secret. Never ever, if you're in network marketing, never ever lead with your network marketing company. Okay? Now, most people ask me, are you still with that company? Yes, I am still with the same company. I've been with the same company for 3 years. Yes. But I don't lead with my network marketing. I lead with value. And whatever you are doing with your business, whatever it is that you are selling, you need to find an offer. You need to find a product or a value that you're leading with and stick to that. There are going to be so many other things that you can pick and use, but you can't use everything. You need to focus on one thing and stick to that and add value with that. And with time, people are going to know your brand for that particular thing, and then they're going to discover that you have other things. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this and you got value. If you did, make sure that you share this. Okay, share this to, you know, whoever it is that you want. You tag your friends and all of that. People, small business people, we need each other. We need to be helping each other. If you are not already on the Go Digital community, make sure that you join that group, because I am, you know, I'm always sharing challenges and how to do stuff. I just finished doing on how to create a new how to create your first Facebook ad. So if you are interested in those things, make sure that you go there. It's not everything, but it can start you off somewhere. I am also, I just launched my Go Digital, my Facebook 4-week bootcamp. So if you want that also, it's available to start you off. This will give you a foundation, guys, uguti, where to touch on Ads Manager, where to start, what to do, how to place an ad, what to have on the back end, all those things. And I always tell people this, you can learn Facebook ads. There are so many videos online on Facebook ads. However, the people that you are going to be watching on YouTube are not going to be holding your hand. They're not going to be telling you the small things about Facebook advertising, the back end, what Facebook's good practices are, what do they expect. And you keep thinking, why is Facebook rejecting my ad? Why am I not getting this now? It's because you are doing something wrong, and eventually Facebook is going to ban you, and you're never going to know why, because those people on YouTube, they don't care. They just want you to buy the product. Everyone is trying to sell you something. So yeah, it's better that you are set up correctly and then you grow from there. Okay, so the Facebook 4-week bootcamp is literally going to help you do that. Set your account up properly. Make sure that you are compliant with Facebook. Make sure that you're doing everything correctly. Make sure that you know your basics. Basically, it's like Ufestia, you know, your grade 1 for Facebook. That's what it is. So make sure that you grab that for yourself and for your business, and make 2021 the year that you set yourself and build a digital footprint for your business, because this is where it's at, guys. Whether you are doing it today, you're doing it next year, you're doing it any other time, we are all going to hey Feli, we are all going to end up here. We're all going to end up here, and eventually Facebook is going to be where people meet people, online rather, the internet, where people buy stuff and all of that. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys got value from this, and I am about to sign off. Hey Victor in PE, hi Philip in Pretoria. I hope you guys start again if you're just joining me, and start from scratch and watch the replay, because I really think that everyone needs to, especially if you want to take your business online, you need to really manage your expectations and know exactly what you got. Guys, if you have any questions, at all, drop them in the comment section. Let me know if you want to know something, and I'm going to definitely answer you with regards to business online, Facebook ads, and Facebook advertising. Inbox me. My number is on my page. Hey Nia, my favorite person in the room. Yeah, okay guys. Yeah, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to make sure that I do that live next week, on live with Zamake, with Tea with Zamake, on the difference. Thank you, Victor. Thank you. On the differences between the cold and the warm and the hot audiences. Guys, I want you to win. I want you guys to win. I want you guys to do this. I want you guys to level up, to do things with your businesses, and your mates be thinking, "Hey, bo, where did you get this?" Just know, Guti. But Uzama got us hooked up. It's not that expensive. Trust me. Follow me. Bye. Bye, guys.